Hey everyone, we're back again with another episode. Here with me is Khaled.
Hello, as always.
Yeah, it's really good to have you, Khaled. This is our second episode of season two.
Yeah, this is
Um,
the second episode of season two, and
right.
unfortunately, we weren't able to upload another episode in last week because we were a bit busy. I had the final exams for this term, and you were obviously busy, weren't you?
I was busy with other
Hmm.
stuff that I'm not allowed to say
Yeah, no
at this
problem.
state, but maybe later. But yeah, Khaled, you were having like three trimesters, like three semesters.
Yeah, three semesters exactly.
Right. So you have exams sooner than we do. And
Yeah,
yeah, so when it comes to
unfortunately.
colleges, universities, they have switched to two
The,
semester
yeah, exactly. They switched to two semesters, and unfortunately for us, we're still working on three semesters.
it's better and it's not. I mean, it has
I don't
its
think it's better.
pros and
No, I
cons.
don't think it's better, in my opinion.
Why not?
It's not because in the end of the year, you only have 1 month to spend, and then you will go back to school. You just get bored of school quicker than how it was in the past.
But don't you think that it ends faster?
Not actually. Yes, the terms end a bit faster, but they feel boring, in my
Mm,
opinion.
mm.
It feels boring. You return to school quicker than how it was in the past, and you just don't feel it's just like any other day. So
So it
you don't
has
feel
lost its
excited for
weight.
school.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nice
You don't feel
expression.
excited
Yeah,
for
yeah, I got
school
you,
just
man.
like how it was in the past.
I got you,
That's
man.
my
Well, this
opinion.
is this is unfortunate. Like people not
Yeah,
really see they don't appreciate education anymore. They think there's just a waste of time. I think it's after the corona hit us. Nobody sees education as before. Like it's very rare you see people. It's like, okay, well, I'm excited to go to school.
yeah,
And
exactly.
even teachers, I think they also share
They share
they
the same
yeah,
opinion.
they do, and I think they are. I mean, also they share some of the reasons because, I mean, you as a teacher, it's your responsibility to instill this in students to introduce them to education to make them love it, love
Yeah,
education. But yeah,
exactly.
to each its own. So, or their own. Khalid, this episode, because we last time, I think we should have done this last time because, I mean, it should have been the inauguration of the season. That would have been better. This this episode, we're
Yeah, I
going
think
to
so.
20 questions, just like last time we did
For
part one.
season.
Right. And this season or this episode, we're going to do part two.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be excited. I will be reading the questions. Khalid will be answering them. And at the end of the questions, we're going to go go at them like one by one, and we're going to discuss the questions. We're going to read and teach you some grammar. Maybe I'm going to do that in Arabic. Am I allowed to do that, Khalid?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end, I'm going to probably we're going to have like a mix of English and Arabic, just so
Yeah,
for the
because
sake of
this is an
others. Yeah,
educational, entertaining podcast.
that's what we're doing. That's our aim. That's right.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's hit it. Number
Let's
one.
go.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Black is your favorite color. Okay.
Yeah.
You have any other colors, or that's your only color? Your favorite color?
I like the black color, and the red color is also one of my favorites.
But if you were, let's say, wearing a t-shirt and okay, so what's the
No,
like
when
black
it comes to
t-shirt?
clothing,
What's uh-huh.
I like to wear all black. Yeah, I like to wear
All
everything
black.
black.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So if I see
That's
you walking in a neighborhood, I should be running in the other direction.
why
Especially if you're
though?
wearing a hoodie. I don't know, man. I feel like, oh man, I'm walking in the wrong neighborhood. Number two, where do
All
you
right.
work?
I'm unemployed. I don't work.
Okay, so you're a student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student.
Unemployed. Number three, do you have any pets?
Unfortunately, no. even though I want to pet a cat, but unfortunately my mom is allergic to cats, so I can't pet a cat at home.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So you mean like if she touches a cat, she will get sick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
that. Okay. What about you? Like, have you tried it yourself? Like, you're not
Uh,
allergic, obviously.
no, I'm not, but I wish I can try, but my mom keeps on telling me to not play with the cats in the street because she thinks that they are dirty or they will transfer bacteria to me. But I feel like some of them are just cute, and I feel bad when I don't play with them.
Mm.
Mhm.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is shawarma.
You're in Mecca, so maybe you're talking about shawarma juha or rukn juha, I think. Which one?
There's
Which
a
one is your
restaurant.
favorite?
Well, when it comes to shawarma here in Mecca, my favorite restaurant is Shawarma Rikaz. I don't know if
Because
you tried it before.
where's that?
In the neighborhood of Al Jud.
Good. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm because these days I'm actually like I go to Mecca a lot, so probably I might give it a visit, pay them a visit.
Okay,
Um,
problem.
okay. What's your favorite season?
Winter.
If you ask me, I'm going to say the Khaled Show season one.
Oh, I haven't actually
Yeah,
thought
I
about
was
it.
waiting for you to say that. That would be
I haven't actually thought about it. That
um
was clever.
yeah, yeah. Well, so winter. Yeah, well, you don't um yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot of that in Saudi
No,
Arabia.
unfortunately. I think the only season that you can experience in Saudi Arabia is summer.
Mm. Mm.
most countries have most countries have 4 seasons in one year. Saudi
Mm.
Arabia and the Gulf countries in general, they have only one season, which is summer, 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 summer throughout the year.
That's not the case for all cities, by the way. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
go
that's
like
not
to
the case
the
for all the
extreme
cities.
south, we're talking maybe like Abha. Maybe
Tabuk.
that's not in the extreme south, but it's
No,
not actually it's not
it's not the
at
case for
all.
all the
Yes,
countries.
so yeah, so yeah. But that's a
Mhm.
misconception for some people have. Where do you want to travel next?
Jordan and United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, do you care to tell us why?
Well, Jordan, obviously, I go to Jordan a lot, as if you
No,
don't
no,
know,
like United Emirates. Why UAE?
uh because honestly, Dubai is such a beautiful city. It's just perfect in my
Mm.
opinion. Like
Have you been to Riyadh recently?
Riyadh, I have been to Riyadh in the
I
past,
think
and
I
also I
think I think it's way better than Dubai now. Like I think it's
no,
it's really
well,
on par with Dubai at least. Because come on, man. I mean,
I think that Dubai and
Dubai
Riyadh
is
are
just artificial.
are
Don't you
I
think
think that
agree?
Dubai and Riyadh are the same in my opinion.
But I mean, if you go to Al Ula, I mean that's just that's a place that I'd love to go to.
Me
It's like
too.
the
It's
only reason
beautiful.
if I ever go to Riyadh, definitely I'm going there. People talk about it because I love stuff like that, old buildings, also like to have glimpses of your history. That's just amazing.
Yeah. A couple of
Um,
years ago, there was a launch event for a game called Starfield. I don't know if you heard of it before, but the launch event of this game in the Middle East was hosted in Al Ula, and the launch event was absolutely amazing. I totally loved it. Even
oh.
though I didn't, I watched the YouTuber who got an invitation, and honestly, the event was so amazing. I was just wishing I could go there, and honestly, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia's are crushing it, man. They are.
Yeah, no doubt.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Have you heard of it before?
Again?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, yeah, I have. Yeah, for
It's
14
my
books, I
favorite.
guess.
Yeah,
You
and I
you
think
read
that
them all? You read all the series?
uh not all the series, but I have. Hold on, let me count how many books I have on my bookshelf. Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, nine books out of I think 14 or 15 books. So I love it a lot.
Does the book make you smarter or the complete opposite?
It's basically a novel, but it feels like a novel that is pointed towards teenagers
Mm.
because the main character in the novel is a teenager himself, Greg Heffley.
Yeah,
It's
I
basically
have
comedy.
actually read I used to have the book PDF, like the electronic version, and I
Yeah,
wanted to have the series. I really do, and maybe in the future definitely I will, because I'm interested in English. I teach English, and I remember like we had a reading course, and I would just the entry test of the course, like if you want to, because I want to test your level, I give you just the first page of the book, The Wimpy Kid, and it's really yeah, I loved it. I love that. I wanted to read it, but
me too.
unfortunately I couldn't. Yeah. Um, there is also another one called Dogman, I guess. Dogman something. It's also a good
I
book.
haven't heard
Yeah.
of it
It's
before.
in you can find it at Jarir bookstore. Next question. Do you yeah, do you like to travel?
Yes.
That's obvious.
Mhm. Who
What's
doesn't
your
like to travel?
I think some people would say we don't like to travel, maybe because they see it as an extravagant hobby, that a hobby that you spend money a lot of money on. Some people are
Yeah,
so
that's the only bad thing
extravagant. For
about it.
me,
It's
I'm
expensive.
not. Maybe, but I'm saying like if you were rich, or like for those people who say, "Oh, we don't like traveling," maybe you didn't have the chance to travel. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the reason. Number 12. What's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is I have actually two favorite TV shows, but I don't watch them very often, even though they're my favorite. The
Mm-hmm.
first one is Crime Scene Investigation, and the second one is Hell's Kitchen. Have you heard of Hell's Kitchen before?
I have, but I just can't remember which one it is. So, Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, I'm
Gordon
looking it
Ramsay
up.
is one of the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
hosts.
yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
Gordon
Yeah, of
Ramsay?
course. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. That
Yeah.
grumpy cook. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Come on. Like I'd never, like
Yeah.
I do cook from time to time, but I'd never want him to uh taste or just, tell me how it is, because I know I'll
He
be
would say
yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's
he literally says that he just everything is raw in Gordon Ramsay's dictionary.
Key and Peele have done a parody of him. It's like, he says like a good thing, and then 2 seconds later he's gonna say the worst thing. Or he's just gonna drop the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Um Yeah, for me, I like Penguin. I think Penguin is really it's a recent TV show. I've been waiting for it for over a year, and I have watched the first 4 episodes because for me, I like comics. I read comics from time to time, like Invincible and some other comics. But
Nice.
yeah, I gave it a whirl. I watched the first 4 episodes, but then I got busy, so just left it. And I don't like to wait for an episode, to drop. Like you have to wait another week for it to be released. But you sometimes you have
Yeah.
to do if you're a One Piece fan or you're Penguin fan. Yeah. So and yeah, or maybe sometimes you just like you wait so the episodes are compiling, and then as you watch them in
And
one
then
go.
when
That's
once you have
that's
free time, you watch them all at once, and
yeah,
it
yeah.
feels different.
It is,
Mhm.
but maybe you're gonna get bored. Like I don't like to watch Netflix TV shows anymore. Why? Because I just find myself fast forwarding. Like I'm in the middle of it, I get bored. Like really, I get bored fast. So I just
Yeah.
would be fast forwarding the whole episode sometimes. So just get the gist, and then I'd be just yeah, like skipping the scenes.
Mhm.
Number 13. Do you cook often?
not very often. I don't remember the last time I went to the kitchen and just took out a pan and started making some eggs. The only thing I can cook perfectly is instant noodles.
Instant noodle.
It's the only thing I can cook perfectly. I eat it once every 2 weeks,
Mm,
and
mm.
I have just one recipe. Just boil the noodles and then stir and then boil the noodles and then add soy sauce to them, and that's it.
Yeah, people like the Korean one though.
The
Yeah,
the
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 spicy one,
bulldog
the
ramen, I
chili
have
one.
tried it before, and a couple of years ago I tried it, and oh my God, it was expensive.
You don't like the cup one?
No, not expensive. I mean, I sorry, I meant spicy.
Mm-mm. But have you tried the cup ones?
No, but I usually see them in the grocery store next to our house.
Mm,
But I'm planning actually to try them.
okay.
I don't feel like it's gonna be a great experience.
Well, I hope it. I mean, you have to like give it a. You can't know until you try it. What?
I mean, I have a spice tolerance that is not really bad. I mean, I usually eat a lot of spicy things, so but I don't know if my stomach is gonna handle the spiciness of the this Korean noodles.
Well, man, your health is paramount,
Yeah,
and
obviously
never
your
be
health is
easy
more
with it.
important than anything else.
Okay. Well, next question, Khalid.
Hmm.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't know. It's random. Sometimes I go to bed at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., sorry. Sometimes I go to bed at 3 a.m. It's randomized, okay? I didn't get to set myself to sleep in a in a certain hour, so everything is randomized so far.
But if you um, let's say you have school tomorrow, and you slept at 3, you're not really gonna do well, right? Next day, like if
Yeah,
I say really lazy, you just don't want to do anything, you just want to go home and
yeah, that actually happened to me in the beginning of this term. Uh, I used to I used to just have a lot of insomnia in the first few weeks of school, and then I wasn't able to sleep until it's 3 or 3:30 a.m. And then when I go to school, I just uh sometimes once as soon as the teacher finishes the lesson, my head immediately goes down on the table and I start sleeping till the next
Mm.
class. And that was not good for me. I wasn't able to understand most of the lessons at that time until I reviewed them by myself, and then I managed to get the hang of them.
This is really scary. I mean, it's a scary fact for people. Like if let's say about your testosterone level as a man, you have
Does,
the now they
sleeping have
say
anything?
they
Does
yeah,
sleeping
like
have a
like staying up
relationship with
staying up is
with
really not healthy.
testosterone?
Eh, Listen to me. They say that if like now they have done a study. I don't know when, but I think maybe in the beginning of 2000, and it said that nowadays people have the like this generation have the testosterone of a 70-year-old in the 90s or 80s or maybe 60s
Oh
60s.
my
So this is really scary,
God.
and they're predicting that in let's say 45 like 2045 or 2035 it's going to be worse, it's going to be decline, so it's on the decline, and this is really scary.
Oh
So
my.
and yeah, there are many factors why this is happening. One of them
Is
definitely
sleeping
is
one
staying
of them?
up. Yes, definitely you need to sleep. I mean, if you look at the how before, how people used to uh, treat life. They would go to bed early. They would eat healthy. They would work. They would be moving the whole like you'd be just moving about. You'd not just be I don't know, like sitting in your chair and just playing video games all day. This is not healthy. Also, like
Life
drinking
was different.
uh yeah, soft drinks and all that. This is it's man, it's scary, man. So when I read
Yeah.
such facts, I just like, man, I should be careful with my Yeah, like your routine and also your nutrition and all that. So
Yeah, of course.
it is scary, but yeah, check it, man. Check it for me, please. Okay.
I'll check it out.
Number 15. Do you have any plans for the weekend? It's the weekend now, but
It's
let's
the
just
end of
imagine
the
like next weekend.
weekend, but the next weekend I think I'm going to prepare myself to get back to school. Maybe I'll go hang out with some friends, and yeah, that's basically how my weekend would go.
What do you do for fun?
There are plenty of activities I do for fun, but mostly I play video games or read ebooks.
Mm.
These are the two activities I do the most.
Do you work out?
Sometimes, but not very often.
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Tea, easily.
Do
Who
you
wants
like
to drink something bitter?
mm, do you like to read?
Yeah, of course.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Sometimes a morning person, and sometimes I'm a night owl.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you said that. Uh,
yeah, I just said that.
do you have a favorite restaurant? I think we answered that.
A
We also
favorite
asked that question,
restaurant?
right?
Yeah, we did, but I like to. It depends on what type of food I'm going to eat.
Mm. So let's say if it's a burger.
Well, a burger, I think that Hershey is a great choice for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it too.
And you like it?
Yeah, I do. Okay. What's your phone's battery percentage? Be honest.
My phone's battery percentage right now is 41%.
Phone percent. Well,
What
mine
about
is, is
you?
is is not next to me, but I have my iPad next to me now, and it's 24%. Most of the time, I actually don't like to use
Oh,
my phone when it's charging. I just, leave it in the charger,
yeah, it's
because I
better for
think
you
it
not to use it
really
while
kills
it's
your
charging.
battery. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Last question. Do you have a favorite sport to watch? I know this one, but yeah.
Yeah, it's obviously football. If you listen to the first season, you would definitely know it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, somebody's been
Yeah.
crying the past 2 weeks.
Shout out. Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
well, we share the same
Oh
dilemma,
my God.
unfortunately.
How football goes. It's okay.
Right, 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 right. Well, we have reached the end of the questions, Khalid. Really, thanks for indulging us and answering the
You're
questions.
welcome.
And thanks for
My
the
pleasure.
people listening to this. Now we're going to discuss the questions. And we're going, like I said at the beginning, we're going to mix between Arabic and
Arabic
English.
and English.
Right. And yeah, we're going to start with the first one. What's your favorite color? Um, السؤال هذا طبعا احنا ممكن ما راح نسوي الحلقة هذه راح نعمل لها ملف، لكن بنشرح
ممكن
فممكن.
نحط الأسئلة في الوصف.
That's gonna be your job, Khalid. Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I'll take care of it. Don't
بتحصلون
worry.
بتحصلون الأسئلة في الوصف. السبب إن ما نقدر نعمل ملف لأنه ياخذ منا وقت طويل جدا. ولاحظت كذلك إن ما في ناس كثيرة حملت الملف القديم، فعشان كذا استغنينا عن هذه الحركة. Okay, what's your favorite color؟ ما هو لونك المفضل؟ فنلاحظ هنا أن عندنا كلمة favorite. ممكن تقول what's your favorite food؟ what's your favorite movie؟ وهكذا. color لون، طبعا هنا مكتوبة بالكتابة الأمريكية. دمجنا what و is مع بعض. What's your favorite color؟ Next question خالد.
Where do you work?
اوكي، ايش الترجمة يا خالد؟
يعني أين تعمل أو أين هو مقر عملك؟
يا سلام، أين تعمل؟ where do you work؟ ولاحظ هنا كلمة work ممكن تأتي كاسم أو كفعل، هنا استخدمناها كفعل، يعني أين تعمل. number three. Do you have any pets؟ أها.
بمعنى هل عندك حيوانات أليفة؟
نعم. بيت هو الحيوان الأليف، الحيوان يعني مثل قط، أكيد الأسد ما هو حيوان أليف. يس.
أكيد. قط، ببغاء، أو الحيوانات اللي تقدر تربيها في البيت، ويعني
رايت.
تصرف عليها وتكون كويسة يعني.
لاحظ هنا تركيبة السؤال. do you have any نستخدمها مثلا،
هل
هل
لديك
لديك
أي
أي. ممكن
حيوان
تقول مثلا
أليفة؟
do you have a car. do
Do
you
you have
have.
a pet مثلا؟
yes, that's right. what's your favorite food. نفس الأول، نفس ما شرحناه. What's your favorite season، نفس الشيء بس تغيرت معنا الكلمة الأخيرة. Where do you want to travel next. هنا لاحظ أن أين تريد السفر المرة الجاية، أو next. What's your favorite book. هذا شرحنا نفس الطريقة هذه، بس قلنا نغير الكلمة الأخيرة. Do you like to travel. هنا سؤال يعني عام، يعني هل تحب السفر. ممكن تجعل واحد يقول do you like to eat. do you like to go. أكيد طبعا الإجابات راح تكون يعني مثلا
مختلفة.
جوابات بديهية، لكن مثلا do you like to play video games مثلا. what's your favorite TV show. ما هو يعني هذه طريقة التركيبة شرحناها. do you cook often. كلمة often هو من الظروف التكرار، يعني هنا بتكلم لك يعني هل هذا الشيء بتصلحه تقريبا، يعني خلينا نقول غالبا بتطبخ. what time do you go to bed. أي وقت تروح للنوم. go to bed هنا. I go to sleep. Next question Khalid. do you have.
Do you have any plans for the weekend؟ هل عندك أي مخططات لإجازة نهاية الأسبوع؟
Yes. So I can say any plans. لاحظ هنا ان do you have any plans. لاحظ ان جت بعد any جمع plans for the weekend لإجازة نهاية الأسبوع. What do you do for fun. يعني ايش تسوي عشان تستمتع، عشان ترفع عن نفسك يعني. What do
الشيء
you
اللي
do
يسعدك، الشيء اللي
for
يبسطك.
fun. نعم. for هنا للسبب، يعني لاحظ انه for fun لحتى تستمتع. Do you work out. ايش معنى هذه خالد؟
اللي هي هل تتمرن أو تسوي تمارين رياضية؟
يس. فكلمة work يعمل، لكن هنا جت مع out فصار فعل مركب بمعنى يتمرن. فمثلا
work
واحد يجي
out.
يقول I like to work out، يعني أنا أحب أعمل تمارين إلى آخره. نفس كلمة exercise. do you prefer يعني بالعادة ايش حاجتين، يعني تفضل. هل تفضل tea or coffee. لاحظ ان الثانية حطينا قبلها or بمعنى هل تفضل الشاي أم القهوة. do you like to read. هل تحب القراءة. are you a morning person or a night owl. هل أنت شخص بيفضل الصباح، أو هنا مو معناته بومة لا، لكن وصف معنى الشخص ايش يحب يسهر الليل.
هذا ايديوم أو تعبير عشان توصف فيه الشخص اللي يسهر كثير.
يا سلام. Do you have a favorite rest. لأن معلومة أن البومة ما تنام بالليل، يمكن هذا السبب.
إيه،
تروح
البومة طبعا
تصيد
ما
يعني.
تنام بالليل. إيه.
ما ندري يعني هل الناس اللي يسهرون يروحون يصيدون. يصيدون ممكن في كود. Do you have favorite restaurant. هل لديك مطعم مفضل. What's your phone. okay. What's your phone's battery percentage. طبعا خالد قال انه 41 جوال. لا خالد الظاهر خالد انه قاعد يطلع لي
نزلت
هنا
صارت
انه
40.
البطارية ضعيفة، ما ادري. I feel like you're kidding us. ها.
نو نو، I'm not. البطارية الحين صارت 40.
اوكي. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. هنا لاحظ الاس للملكية. phones battery percentage. do you have favorite sport to watch. هل لديك رياضة مفضلة تحب تشاهدها. ممكن ما بالضرورة يكون فوتبول، ممكن تكون فولي بول وغيره تنس. طبعا هنا وصلنا لنهاية الأسئلة. تقدر أنت أنك تحاول تقرأ هذه الأسئلة مع نفسك، تسأل فيها أخوك، تسأل فيها your friend. وصدقني راح تكون الفائدة موجودة إن شاء الله. Thanks for watching. We really, or listening, we really enjoyed this one. Khalid, do you have anything to say?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify and YouTube. If you want to stay updated, follow us on Instagram. We post all the updates and changes on the podcast on Instagram. So follow us there at the Two Khaleds Show. It's going to be available in the description. And that's it for today. See you in the next one.